Hello guys, in today's video I figured I'd make a video showing how I make one of my favorite Petri dishes called a Frito pie. A lot of you probably didn't know this, but I'm originally from Albuquerque, New Mexico. I was partially raised there. And this has always been one of my favorite dishes, so I figured in today's video I'd show you how to make it. What you'll need: a functioning microwave, plate cover if applicable, a can of hormel chili, chunky beef chili with beans, some Fritos, plain. But if you want an enhanced cheesy flavor, I would suggest getting Fritos chili cheese. It depends how big you want the dish to be, but just use your judgment. So just some Fritos like this, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. Then open your can of chili. Pour it right in the center of the plate. Usually get a spoon, but you can also just tap the back, but it takes longer, so I'm gonna get a spoon. What I like to do is get the back of the spoon and just kind of smear it in with the Fritos. But before I do that, the Fritos that are surrounding the beef, wash your hands before you do this. I take the ones that are around the beef and I put them on top of the beef. Then once you get most of the Fritos that are surrounding the beef on top of the beef, you can start using the back of your spoon to smear it together. And just kind of try to mix it, make it into a goulash to where you have something that looks like this. After that, my personal favorite toppings for flavor is just a hint of garlic salt. You don't need much. So just a tiny bit. I'm talking just a pint. You don't even need that much. So watch, I'm just going to use a very little bit, because if you make it too salty, it won't be that good. Just a hint, just a little bit, just for a little enhanced flavor, and then mix that in thoroughly. Once you have the base, you can add cheese. I usually do parmazon and cheddar, but I'll leave that up to you. Try to make sure it's all distributed evenly for a better tasting flavor. The reason I put the cheese on the Fritos first is so when you put it in the microwave, the cheese melts into the Frito pie and it gives a way better tasting experience. After you're done with this step, I would suggest microwaving it. It depends on your microwave wattage, but mine's an 1100. So I usually do about 1 minute and 40 seconds, but just use your judgment. And then just keep adding 10 to 20 seconds every time until it's hot enough for you to eat. Just use your judgment. If you want the food to cook a lot better, get a lid that can go over the plate while you're microwaving it. That's like plastic. That's not going to ignite in the microwave. Should start to have something looking like this. I usually just do 140. Just a little bonus tip, you don't have to do this if you want, but I think apple juice goes really well with this meal. So if you get some apple juice with the Frito pie, I think it's a really great combo. While our precious food is microwaving, I'm gonna get us some apple juice. Okay. Enjoy this video and want more content about cooking, make sure to leave a thumbs up. So I heated it for 1 minute and 40 and you should get something looking like this. After that, it's not quite hot enough yet, so I'm probably going to add another 10 seconds and just use my judgment. And here's your finished product. Trust me, it tastes a lot better than it looks. Taste test. Eight out of 10.